Alright, what's up YouTube? Josh here from Infinite Horizon, and I'm bringing you my Vowing Saber reverse build. It's just mainly a fun deck, but I'll get into it and I'll explain it. Got a Lean Chew. He's pretty much your standard starter. He's the best one out. Let's see. You got 3 Vowing Saber reverse, 3 Vowing Sword, and 2 Dragonic Descendant. Basically, you try and get the cross ride off along with the break ride and swing for big numbers. You run Descendant just because he's your finisher. You gotta run him. He's your fail safe in case you can't finish the game with these guys. But let's take a look at Vowing Saber reverse. He's actually pretty good, but he has a real heavy cost. You counterblast 2 and lock 2 of your own rear guards in order to retire to your opponents of their choosing. And he gains 10k plus the 2k for Vowing Sword Dragon in the soul, so he can get up to 33 potentially that one turn you ride. And some pretty devastating combos this deck could pull off, so I'll get more into it as we go. But that's your grade 3 lineup. This build's pretty much based off the build that topped in that won in Japan. It won I think a regional tournament, I believe. And there's a couple of differences. I'll get into it. For grade 2s, I play the 3 Rokushin. I play the 4 Cho, and I play the standard 4 12k attackers. Mainly, you're gonna want to end up with Cho at the end, but you only want to play him when you're pushing for final turn, because that 8,000 attack becomes a liability throughout the game. So the other player, he played Desai instead of Cho, but I don't like wasting counterblast, especially because Vowing Saber reverse uses it. So, and he's also really good because if you miss the cross ride, you could just put Vowing Sword Dragon in the soul, so you get that extra boost. And this deck's pretty. You can make some pretty good combos with Cho because of that 5,000 boost. If he was a 9,000, rear guard, he'd be a staple in almost every Narukami deck. So yeah. My grade 1 lineup, pretty simple. Oh, got one too many cards right there, but it's pretty straightforward. Your 4 perfect guards, 2 caster to help with the consistency. Sorry about the mess here. Let me get this fixed. But this is the grade 1 lineup. You gotta play your 10k guys. They're just good for fixing columns. Play Shuki just so you can set up that big row with Rokushin, and you can swing for almost 30k if you set up the row correctly. And this is just for early game, trying to get to your Vowing Saber reverse or your Descendant. Gotta play your 4 perfect guards just because most decks can swing for huge numbers or are capable of restanding. So yeah, this is the grade 1 lineup. I don't play the 10k attacker because the 2 units usually lock are the unit behind the Vanguard and the unit that's not Rokushin, pretty much. So usually you just want Shuki behind Rokushin for your final turn push, and any 2 rear guards basically. And yeah. And you just run your standard trigger lineup. I'm not gonna get too into it. Let me see. I lost a crit somewhere around here. There it is. Okay, you play your 8 crits and 4 draw and 4 heal. pretty straightforward. You don't want to run any non-eradicator units, and that's pretty much it, guys. Some combos you can play are like, say you have any two rear guards, you got Rokushin, and let's say you're going for your final turn push with Vowing Saber. So let's say you brake ride and you activate your effect. You would want to lock, ideally this is the field you want, so you can push for big numbers, but you'd want to lock any two. Like say this is a different unit, like Cho, you'd want to lock the unit behind him, but ideally you just hope you want to save these for the end of the game, or if you need to use them, but you'd be able to retire up to 3 units, and these guys would gain 15k each, so he would go up to 23,000 just off of that, and Shuki would go up like 9k from the 3 being retired, so you could hit past 30k before you drive check, and usually he would be at 33k because the brake ride plus the 10,000 and his for having him in Soul, so you'd be able to hit some pretty crazy columns. 33 before boost, and he could potentially hit like 36, 41 around that area. So yeah, it's pretty crazy stuff. It's just a fun deck. The deck's, I don't believe the deck's that competitive, but it did win a regional in Japan, and that says something. So it's really good if you're really smart with your plays. You have to be pretty skilled though to know when to go for your pushes and when not to, but the deck is pretty neat. I'm just gonna be having some fun with it. The guy won again. The guy won the regionals with he beat Revengers out, the Mortared, the Raging Form Dragon build. So you know it has a good matchup against that. But he also ran Death Scythe. I guess it's really good for killing. He did it to kill the back row units. But there's the deck. Let me know what you guys think. Again, this is just for fun, so I don't plan on running this as my main build. My main build would likely be the Gauntlet Buster Descendant build. But that's it, and thanks for watching. I've been working a lot more during weekends, so I haven't been able to get some videos up, but my buddy has, so expect content from him. And stay tuned for my Dauntless build. I'll have a few cards coming in the mail to complete, and I'll have that up soon too. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more. Rate, comment, subscribe, and peace.